What is up, guys? It is Haunted, and today we're gonna be talking about, those bungee cord skulls. I made the official Haunted. If you guys remember Haunted, he's like the puppet. I made the Haunted skull, bungee cord skull. So right now, at the time, I have like a bungee cord into the skull with a zip tie around my wrist. Now, if I use this, it has been coming off a lot recently, so I have to. I'm gonna try to get it in for you guys so I can do. You do have to put it tight, but not too tight, because you don't want you to lose your blood flow. I'm gonna have to cut this off after. So right now, I can go out and throw the thing right at you guys. So, I'm going to tell you right now how I made this. I had the haunted skull, right? The generic haunted skull. And what I did was I found the hole. I opened it up a bit more. We did cut the hook off, but then my dad taped it back on with electrical tape. We managed to make it so it can go through. Goes through the hole. You're shy. You're being so shy. Ah! So you put it in through the hole. And boom. And then I had to use a zip tie to hook the other end to my arm and bone. Scared you, made you flinch. If you flinch, go ahead and write down in the comments, I flinched and I am subscribed. If you are subscribed. So, it's just like a normal day. Probably I'll be bringing him to Flagship. So, if you want to see him, he'll be at Flagship. So, I'm pretty dang excited. Because I can go, what up? I can just go like woo-ja! Here, watch, I'm gonna make a home run. Woo-ja! There's a lot of cool things you can do with this guy. Highly recommend making these. They're more worth it to make one than actually buy one, I'd say. I'd say this guy was probably gonna be like $10. Because you can go to BJ's and get a bungee cord rack thing. Zip ties you can just buy from like $1.25 at the dollar store, and then the skull you can find at like dollar store for $1.25. You save like less than $10, surprisingly. Pretty dang excited. Let's give you a bit of exercise to actually do it. We will be at Flagship, so can't wait to have you guys actually get to see this guy. Pretty dang excited. If you guys didn't see, I still have the animatronic that was on the streets, which actually was worth finding. I'm pretty happy that I got him. I found him. So yeah, also, when you do this, do not tie in this super tight, your thing, and make sure there's enough room to cut the thing off, because you will eventually get to cut it off. See you guys in the next video for the Haunted overview.